Third party? Oh, it's streaming on. Oh,
All right. I think maybe time to start. Well, thank you for coming to my concert, Christmas concert. And oh, Zoe, can you help me close the doors? That one. And this is 2023. Um, in New Zealand already, the 17th of December. And I see friends in Taiwan and USA. So, yeah, for some of you, it's the day before, and some students from here. So, welcome. And I would like to also dedicate this concert to a good friend in USA. His name is Joe Patrick, and yeah, he's been very supportive of my crazy ideas, such as doing the organizing the Scraping 150 festival last year. But that went quite well, and I was doing it in collaboration with the Scraping Society of America, which just um, got resurrected last year. And next year, this year I did the Catherine Mansfield Centenary KM100 NZ festival, and next year I'll be giving a festival to the Australian New Zealand composer Alfred Hill. It will be his 155th birthday year, but I missed the 150th because I didn't know who Alfred Hill was back then. And anyway, yeah, I would like to start with a set of Christmas tanka that I wrote all the way back to actually just before Christmas last year. And two out of these five tanka actually got published at Take Five Journal in the UK. Summertime, a butterfly's dream glistens. That white Christmas I'll never have. Close encounter with a dragon's tail and its breath. My little one fast asleep as I close the book. Hot spa. Slowly my tension melts away. Tomorrow to face another battle. Chess game. Fighting a great war across the land. The children scull in dripping silence. End of year. Time again to dust the trophies. Baby birds now have their own babies. Thank you. So those were Christmas tanka that I wrote just before Christmas last year. And last year was actually the first time I did my first ever in-person solo piano recital, because I've always been a cellist and um, a collaborative pianist. So, but I got performing online at the end of March last year, and then that just got me started. So last year I learned probably about 400 new pieces, so I could present in, I don't know, maybe almost 20 concerts or something crazy. Anyway, just always a new program, because I'm like, I want to show the world all these really amazing music and pieces that are relatively non, like even Scriabin. I know it's probably you probably already know the name, but not a lot of people around the world didn't. And yeah, because I do all these things with poets and artists. So yeah, a lot of people get to know, share my passion in a way. Okay, I'll go and grab Zoe. We'll probably do most of her program first, so things won't be in order because I need to wait for the others to get ready. Are the others almost ready? Okay. So Zoe, can you tell us what you're playing?
I'm playing Minuet by Bach, I think, and Cinq Sets. That is a French piece, I think.
Yeah, I think it's cinq when you pronounce it in French.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Do you want to tune? So Zoe's been learning the flute not that long, so it's only simple pieces. But for today, this is actually my final attempt, my final concert to celebrate Catherine Mansfield because we're following her footsteps, going from, well, we have some pieces by New Zealand composers and some English composers and French and German. Those were the countries she actually lived in, and she had a very brief visit to Italy, I think, with her friend Ida Baker at some point. And I was hoping to include something by composers from Switzerland, but I ran out of time. But it's okay. I mean, it's already quite a lot of pieces here. But yeah, but we'll probably perform all of Zoe's pieces mostly first. Okay, and then you'll help me find the others, right? performers?
Who's the next performers?
Yeah, well, it's supposed to be Espen, but she's probably not here yet. She's gone out to buy some clothes for the concert, leaving a bit late. Okay, what about before you go, we read this poem together. Okay, I forgot to use the microphone. Anyway, we wrote a Christmas renge. Renge, before I was sharing a set of 5 tanka. Tanka was like 5-line poems. Just like haiku was 3 lines, or, well, there's a variation of other number of lines. But renge is like, how do you explain renge?
So there can either be 2 people, 3 people, or 6 people writing a renge, or you can just do it solo. And you basically, there's 2 forms. You can do it 3 lines, a haiku. So basically there's 6 haiku squished in 1 poem, but by different people unless you're doing solo. It can either be 3 line, 2 line, 3 line, 3 line, 2 line, 3, or 3 2 3 2 3 2.
Yeah, the 3-2-3-2-3-2 was actually like the old Japanese way of renku. And you normally have a lot of poets just getting together and taking turns writing. And, well, even better, they might be drinking while they're doing this and feasting. But, yeah, it's all a lot of fun. With Zoe and I, we do a lot of renge workshops, international renge workshops for our friends around the world. We do it twice a year. Normally, the first one is in March and April. Well, depends on how busy we are. We can have it in March or April. And the second one is normally in September and October. And we publish 2 journals as well. One is called Haiku Zoo Journal. That's for... What's Haiku Zoo Journal for?
It's for people aged from and whatever to 20.
Yeah, so it's for young people to submit and to write. It's to encourage them. And we've already published the first issue, and the second issue is on its way because I've been so busy with the festival this year. I haven't quite finished editing the second issue, but it should come out after this holiday. And Renge Journal.
Raining Renge. And
do you want to talk about writing renge with me and my friends around the world?
I don't know.
So Zoe started writing renge with me and my friends around the world. When? Almost 2 years ago. 1.5, 2 years ago. Yeah, and we've been on a lot of interviews together as well. And there's another one. It's actually going to be in New York City, but of course on Zoom coming up. Just after the holidays. Actually, just before the holidays end. So you can be included too. Yeah, it's called the Piano Pot, I think. And we're going to read you a poem that we wrote. It's called Christmas Eve. It's a renge. So we take turns writing and we'll take turns reading our own poems. Opposite day, too far away you live.
A robin lands on the Christmas tree.
You appear in my dreams, falling stars.
Carols in the snow, hot porridge.
Morning post, looking for your name.
Jingle bells, reindeer footprints left behind.
So the rule of renge is not just like it's like a 3-2-3-3-2-3. That's like the standard, but also you try and link, and you. What was the other one? You try and leap away from. So that's why you see a lot of like fragments of different images. So they're all like they're tied together loosely, but somehow they all have their share main theme. But sometimes as we write, that's the fun thing is you don't really know what to expect. You don't know what the response from the other person is going to be. And it's always a nice surprise. So that's why we love writing Renge so much. And Renge is 31 years old this year, I think. We celebrated last year. And I think many years to come. Okay, can you find me more people? Thank you.
People.
Anyone who is ready, we're probably just going to
Okay.
do it in any order today. Okay, right. But let me see what I can do while we're waiting. Maybe I play one of the, let me see. Maybe I can play one of the Christmas pieces first. So this one is called the Christmas song. Let me close the door. Oh. I will play one piece. They need to come after one piece. Okay, that's the Christmas song, and I'll see if I can locate some kids. Otherwise, I guess I'll just keep playing until one of them comes. So sorry, it's a bit disorganized this time because kids are sleeping in. It's all school holidays now. And this one is called the Christmas Waltz. Okay, I think one of the kids might be ready, and I will have to quickly go and grab. So, give me a minute. Daniel? But you have to introduce your own piece. It's fine. Huh? Oh, we're playing in the order, but yeah, if necessary, we'll just play all of your pieces all at once, like yesterday.
Where is it?
Oh, I didn't even start this. Let me see. Can I start this too? Your one is here. This screen. You should know.
What is he? There's Sherry Grant trying to get her son ready. Wonder if it's better this way. That doesn't do that much. Her son is there. Is that an oboe or a clarinet? I can't
It
tell.
looks like a clarinet.
Yeah.
I can't see Joyce. Oh, that's his son.
Mhm.
Yeah, clarinet.
I think she has 5
Can you
children,
introduce yourself?
and Zoe is the youngest.
He's the youngest.
Zoe is.
Hello,
She's
my
not the
name
youngest.
is Daniel Grant.
Yeah.
But I can't
bluegrass.
hear him. I have the
going
sound all the
to
way up.
Be playing now. Clarinet Concerto Number 3.
He's
by
talking, but you
Carl
can't really hear him.
So I don't want to try.
So this is yeah, part of the like the 4 pieces that he's preparing for his ATCO exam. So
There you go.
Sounds similar to Mozart.
Might be. There is a program for the concert in a different place. I can do what it is.
Sounds very exciting.
I'll see what it is. I think I can see. Wait a minute, I can't hear. What let me see what it is. I didn't look that up yet. Stamets, I bet.
Who's Stamets?
I think it's Stamets.
You don't mind? Okay.
Yeah,
Before that, can you?
because I'll show you.
You seem quite up to most. But
Yeah, because I figured out according to the times where it should be still near the beginning of the concert. So if you
Yeah. Well, thanks for muting. It's a little bit trickier this time because I don't have a co-host. So I'm just basically trying to host it myself. But if there's any problem, can you share it in the chat or send me a message? I can hear my own echo. I think I might have to do something about that. Let me change the setting a little bit. Unfortunately, I think I have to turn echo cancellation on, otherwise it's going to be too much echo. The sound is a little soft. Let me see. I'm not quite sure if I can do much about that right now. I guess you just have to turn it up. Okay, so do you want to do the chanson? Okay. Can you introduce the piece?
Yeah, okay. I will be playing Saint-Saëns clarinet and piano sonata, movements 1, 2, 3, and 4.
I'm just trying to move the microphone slightly closer. See if that makes any difference. Okay, let me find the piece too. Daniel, you need to play a little bit louder because it's hard to hear terribly. Okay. Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
Next.
I think we have the next performer. Oh no, your oboe's out there. Oh, who needs to unpack yet? So we hope that you enjoyed that. That was half of his exam program, and yeah, we just did the recording yesterday. We don't know if we need to re-record, but we're going to find out after the concert. And next, I have my eldest will be playing a piece by Vaughan Williams. Just a second movement. She will introduce a bit later. But in the meantime, maybe time for another poem. I mean, the program order is all messed up today, so it doesn't matter which one I read first, I suppose. So this one I wrote with Zoe and Gary Gay, the inventor of the Renge form, 31 years ago. And we're good friends. And yeah, Zoe's very lucky she gets to write with a whole lot of famous poets around the world because they're my friends. So that really helps with her writing skills. And I believe that there might be one here. Okay, ignore that. They need to get ready. So this renge is called Between the Petals. I hope you can still hear. Let me close that. I'll read one more poem, okay? Between the Petals. I'll be all three people because we took turns writing. So the first one was Gary, and the second one was written by Zoe, and then me, and then Gary, Zoe, and me. So I closed the renge. This one was actually in the, because it's a 3-person renge, so it was actually written in line 9 numbers with 3 2 3 2 3 2. If it's 2 people, then it would have been 3 2 3 3 2 3. Sticky monkey flower, a checker spot butterfly colors the wind. Snapdragons everywhere. Right on time for a hot Christmas, Pahutakawa. Fairy lanterns brighten the mountain path. Dripping honey under the sun. Coal-fire blossoms. Parrots fight among kakabik flowers. So when we were writing this, Gary and me and Zoe, we were thinking about, well, we were going to pick flowers as the theme. And then Gary wrote about flowers from his hometown. And we wrote about flowers from here. So Pohutakawa, actually Zoe used that for the cover of our latest book, being Catherine. And she was drawing Catherine Mansfield as a Russian doll, because Catherine Mansfield really loved the Russian literature, and also some Japanese, I suppose, would have fit very well. And so, yeah, there you go. This was published at, I think it was Bamboo Hut Journal 2 years ago. So I will put some of these poems up later, maybe. Okay, let me grab the next performer. Okay. Zoe, you are next when we change from oboe to congle. You need to come and sing your chocolate. Bleh. Do you want to just play both of your pieces? broken up throughout the program, but the program is kind of not in order anymore. Anyway, okay, but you can introduce yourself and your piece anyway. Let's get Vaughan Williams.
Test, ladies and gentlemen.
It's over there. Over there. Hello.
Hi, I'm Eddie. I am an oboist, and I will be playing the second movement of Vaughan Williams' oboe concerto and also Gabriel's oboe.
Just put it down here. Be nice and don't go too fast. You can move. You can move. As long as you're still
Is that
in the frame. I don't know. Well, your head gets cut out that way. I think you just need to be closer to me. And any way is fine. Okay. Like there? Yeah, that could do. Thank you. So you're going to change over to the cor anglais, right? Yeah. Zoe will sing a few songs before then, while the core is being set up. Okay, come back. And I wonder where our bassoon player is, because we've just gone clothes shopping and no idea. You can adjust that. Let's sing all of your songs. What about that? Let's start with this one. Yeah. And after that, I'll share another poem.
Should I tell him what song it is?
Of course, that would be nice if you can tell. Audience is over there.
It's called Chocolate by David Hamilton.
He's a good friend of ours and a New Zealand composer who lives actually very nearby. Yeah. David Hamilton, he's written quite a few pieces for me already. There was one for viola and piano called Wairere. That was for 2019 world premiere, and that was dedicated to a tribute to Colin McCann, who actually I think was born was born 100 years before, counting back from 2019. And I was paying a lot of tribute that year with my very first festival. That was titled War and Peace. And that was the only in-person festival I've done. All the other subsequent ones, because of COVID, have moved online. And I think I'm just staying online so we can reach more people. And okay, so chocolates.
Chocolate bar that shops have ever sold. I don't think I'd swap my chocolate if you offered me bars of gold. When chocolate melts in my mouth, it's a heavenly taste. I only wish that I could buy chocolate flavored toothpaste.
Do you want to sing maybe one more and then
Which
she'll
one?
make it. Next one.
This one.
Let me find it. You want to introduce it to?
It's called Castle on a Cloud from a musical Les Miserables.
And by a French composer, right? So we're trying to curate music by French and German and English and New Zealand composers. And that was one that was Italian, because Catherine Mansfield visited Italy very briefly. I think maybe for 2 years, but I'm not sure.
There's a castle on a cloud. I like to go there in my sleep. On tiny floors for me place where no one's lost. I know a place where no one cries. Crying at all is not allowed. Not in my castle on a cloud.
Thank you. Do you want to go and check and see who is ready? Thank you. And I will share maybe one more poem. Who is left? Daniel's all done. The other two. Oh, somebody's choking in the background water. Okay. Let me see what poems I have left to share. They're all about Christmas in some way. So I've shared the tanka and 2 renge so far. There is one that actually reminds me of my friend dedicating this concert to Joe, because I think this was written, I might have showed him this one. Yeah. It's called Christmas Blues. It was written 2 years ago on Christmas Day. A time of the year for rejoice, yet loss marks another day. Across the night sky, a voice quivers. Stars fall in dismay. Whatever the color, whatever the season, love requires no reason. My day grows duller. In a world without you, come back, my precious dew. Time runs ahead. Do not hesitate. Make words count, even in silence. My heart today, aching with weight. Love ought not to be rocket science. Whatever the color, whatever the season, love requires no reason. My day grows duller. In a world without you, come back, my precious dew. Wildfire spreads like a rumor. Desire devours everything in sight. Mere infatuation, your humor. I fail to see myself in this light. Just want to bury my head in sleep. Storms outside shall wake me not. Nameless numbness creeps deep. Ho, ho, ho goes the joy I forgot. Whatever the color, whatever the season, love requires no reason. My day grows duller. In a world without you, come back, my precious dew. So this one was inspired by a Christmas greeting by Caroline Ellis Elgar. Actually, I wonder if it was actually the composer Elgar's wife. It could have been. I think so. Yeah. So this is how, well, you can see music, poetry, arts, they're all inspired. Then there are different disciplines, but they are actually all the same. They're just, our creativity trying to find a way to come out. Okay, let me try and find the next performer. Okay, are you ready? You are standing, right? When you are performing? Okay. Right. Let's switch our music. matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They're both really, really pretty. Do you want to say something about who wrote it and what pieces? Okay, I'll do it. So this is the congle. So usually the oboist doubles as a congle player. Not all of them, but yeah, I've got a very long train here. I don't normally wear dresses like this, but not a lot of opportunities anyway. Do you want to come over here a bit more? So this piece is actually called Two Mansfield Poems. It was written for congle or oboe d'amore by Edwin Carr, a New Zealand composer, 1926 to 2003. And it's a very pretty piece, actually two pieces. The first one is called Scenery, and the second one, Sleeping Together. Those are actually both Catherine Mansfield's poems. I will actually read those poems after we have performed. Sorry. That was my fault. I put the music in the wrong order. We'll start from the next section. Thank you. So that was Scenery and Sleeping Together, poems by Catherine Mansfield. And I will, just while waiting, share these two poems, but I need to find them first. Scenery and Catherine Mansfield. These are actually not under copyright anymore, so you can find the poems online yourself. But I will read. Well, I'll read one of them anyway. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if it's shared here. And my favorite one is actually Loneliness. I think that one is really amazing. So Scenery by Catherine Mansfield, written 1916. Her little hot room looked over the bay, through a stiff palisade of glinting palms, and there she would lie in the heat of the day, her dark head resting upon her arms, so quiet, so still. She did not seem to think, to feel, or even to dream. The shimmering, blinding web of sea hung from the sky, and the spider sun, with busy, frightening cruelty, crawled over the sky and spun and spun. She could see it still when she shut her eyes, and the little boats caught in the web like flies. Down below, at this idle hour, nobody walked in the dust street. A scent of a dying mimosa flower lay on the air, but sweet, too sweet. I really like her poems. It's very visual, actually, a lot like haiku. Yeah, you can almost see it in front of your eyes. Okay, let me find the final performer. And then you two are going to sing the duets, right? Okay. These are your music, and you need a chair. I think you said it in front of me somewhere. Is this okay? Yeah, that's still in the frame. And can you close the door? After two pieces, come and sing the two songs. Do you want to introduce yourself and the pieces that you'll be playing?
Okay, I'm Aspen Grant, and I will be playing Sonatine by Tanzmann and Pierre. What?
Aria, right?
Aria. I mean, it's called the Sonatine, but it's also called Aria. It's Sonatine and then two Aria.
Second movement.
Yeah. And then P.S. I don't know how to say that, by Fauré.
Yeah. They're both French.
Both French, yes. Very nice. Alright. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Can you go and find? Oh, I will go and find Zoe.
Should I just put on this?
Yeah, put it on the stand. But Zoe will come and sing with you after she's got 2 more songs. Just cheer out the way. Zoe, you're singing 2 more of your solos, and then after your 2 solos, then the 2 duets. Yeah. Just find your music. Purple. The bottom. And duets in the other folder. Can you tell us what you are singing? Yeah, those 2.
Any dream will do, and green sleeves.
Yeah. Can you put these on? Oh, no, open the last one. It's fine. Open, otherwise it's fine. You sort it out yourself. And stay here.
I closed my eyes, drew back the curtain to see for certain what I thought I knew. Far, far away, someone was weeping, but the world was sleeping. Any dream will do. I wore my coat with golden lining, bright colors shining, wonderful and new. And in the east, the dawn was breaking, and the world was waking. Any dream will do. A crash of drums, a flash of light, my golden coat flew out of sight. The colors faded into darkness, I was left alone. May I return to the beginning, the light is dimming, and the dream is too I will pray to God on high, that thou my constancy may see. For I am still thy lover true. Come once again and love me, and love me.
Maybe after the duet. After the duet. So we have two more duets that are very fitting. One is called Evening Prayers by a German composer. It was of an opera. And then the second song is Peace Song. Evening Prayers in the orange one. In the orange one. Yeah.
So which one's first?
Evening Prayer first. It's right at the end. Kind of there. So, girls will sing duets. 2 duets. There's music flying everywhere. That's why everybody needs a tablet, right? Oh, you need this. Yeah, break up.
Wait, did you do that? Did you break up that song?
Okay.
When at night I go to sleep, 14 angels watch to keep to my
search for fortune petty needs, we'd find tranquility. To find your true self, seek for peace. With head and hand with friends and lovers unite for peace, peace and joy and love. Peace, So, yes, Zoe would like to sing 2 Christmas songs. They're all both of them very fast paced. And then I will follow that by 2 encores. And I think I would like to open, well, if anyone here knows Joe, wants to talk about him, this concert is dedicated to Joe Petrich. You want to tell us what you're singing?
I'm singing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Can you face this way a bit more? Can you see? Okay.
Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you could even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh at all the names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved him as they chatted out with glee. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history.
Tell us what you're singing?
I'm saying Jingle Bell Rock.
Your favorite, right? Okay. Wait, I'll give you some intro.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing up bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells chime and jingle bell time. Dancing
you. So that's all the kids, and I will play 2 pieces that I really like and by my favorite composer. I always perform a piece by Scriabin if I get to choose. And this is his Etude Opus 2 number 1. And then I'll introduce the next piece next. Thank you. Well, never perform a concert on an empty stomach. Now it's the last piece I would like to play for encore because this is also another of my favorite. Hold on, let me do that. It's by the Carpenters and my favorite pop singers. And this one is called We've Only Just Begun. And I think it's actually 40 years since Karen Carpenter died. And yeah, I would like to pay this tribute to her as well. thank you. So that's the end of the concert. About 2 hours long. But let me just see who's still here. So Bella, hello, Cynthia, and Maxwell.
Hi, Sherry, thank you.
Hello.
It's wonderful.
Yeah, well, you're welcome to. I will actually exit the pin. So we're all on here. I will also save the chat so I can read it later. Yeah, sorry, I will actually have to put on my headphones to be able to hear anything. But I hope you like the concert.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah. Do you hear any feedback or any echo?
No?
Okay. Well, I can hear it here, but anyway, it's good that I can hear me talking a few seconds ago. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. So, thank you